Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where we currently have high stress. Is there anything we can do about that? I mean, not really right now is the answer. We could throw money at the problem, but I don't want to. We need to invest that money and get our economy online. So that is the current goal here. In terms of our current situation, we could imprison criminals. Now, keep in mind, I just restarted the game. This is almost certainly a fake faction. We'll let that recalculate. Okay, it's down to 65, but that's not as low as I expected it to go. So this might not actually be a fake faction. So let's see here. Dropping 6 stress would be good, and dropping 6 stress, okay. Either way, it's fine. Either way, that is absolutely fine. So this lady is relatively powerful. Now, keep in mind, we're working on redoing our men-at-arms. So our on-paper power is a little lower than normal. I would absolutely like to get an alliance with this lady. We could try marrying our daughter over here. She would accept a matrilineal, and that seems absolutely fine. We'll do that. So that should solve that problem. This faction goes away now. Perfect. Okay, so that looks good. Now, what else do we have here? We do not want to get stress if we can help it. And sure, that seems okay. At this point, in terms of constructions, we have a lot of constructions that we need, particularly on the economic side, right? I want to go through and check these holdings. Okay, so holdings are looking pretty decent for the moment. Yeah. So at this point, what we need to do is we need to construct a temple here, which is underway. We need to start constructing cities where we can. So crop fields have been constructed in one of these locations. We can build in Kong North, and that would be upgrading our mud brick towers. That would boost up our armored footmen. So that's probably not a bad idea to do. We'll get that going. That will be absolutely fine. It will not make us additional income, but for the moment, that's okay. So this is going to be armored footmen here. This is cavalry, right? Someone failed to murder us. Okay, and we'll be watchful. We did get some regalia, I think. So there is that. Okay. So this is okay for the time being. Someone attempted to murder us, which would not be great. We would be very sad if we were murdered right now. But for the moment, we just want to stay alive for a while. That's the overall goal. We need legitimacy. We need court grandeur. And that's a big part of the reason why people don't like us, is our legitimacy is low and our court grandeur is low. We're working on the economy for right now to be able to bring both of those up. Although our stress definitely needs to be dealt with as well. I don't suppose we could make a proclamation here. It would not be useful in terms of stress, so that's okay. We'll show in this Farbus. He's got 50 gold with him, so that is wonderful. That will gain us some court grandeur, as well as 50 gold, and a few other things that we don't care as much about right now. So that's fine. We could swap over this small hill fort over to being stables, which we're going to want to do. We'll get going on that. That seems fine. Poor rhetoric. Okay, sure. I would like to upgrade these tower houses eventually as well. This artifact this guy is demanding, magnificent tapestry. No, I decline. And I want to check in at our royal court here. We've got the unknown emperor here. I don't like every guest losing opinion of us right now, but we are still working our way up in the court grandeur, so that's okay for the time being. How long before we can extort our subjects? About 2 years. A little over 2 years. Okay. So trading posts have constructed in Warodugu. That's fine for now. In Felona, we are doing okay for the moment. Up over here, we've got archers at this moment. They're going to be swapped eventually. So that is fine. Not too concerned about that. Okay. We get a friend here with this countess, and that's absolutely fine. We're very happy to do that. When can we meditate in seclusion? That is going to be next year. Okay. So stress is a problem. We need to get our economy online more than anything. We just got Gavelkind. So, to that end, that gives us +1 domain limit. That'll be useful, but it's not the biggest of deals. Banus is being exposed. That's okay. We're fine with that. And then Ledger is being fascinated. That's 17 years to an additional building slot. Now, a building slot is going to be incredibly valuable for us. We can demand some payments, and I'm going to demand all of these payments. Yeah, they're not maxed out, but we just need the gold. So, with that gold coming in, we can spend that on potentially upgrading this small hill fort to boost up our spearmen. For the time being, that's probably fine. We could also spend it on building a city. But I think for the moment, I want to get these upgrades completed and just get that as good as it's going to get for right now. We got the nickname The Good, and that's not terrible. So next up, we're going to need to construct these tower houses, right? We need every ounce of gold we can get at this moment. We can negotiate some alliances, and we should probably do so with all of these. There we go. So we're going to get alliances with all of these guys. That seems fine. There we go. And next, we're going to upgrade these tower houses. We need to upgrade our heavy infantry, and that'll be good. We could become a drunkard, or we could not. But that's going to gain us stress. So unfortunately, we're kind of forced into becoming a drunkard here. We can indulge in drink. That will lose us some stress, but spend 150 prestige. We're okay with that. So losing 26 stress is a useful thing for sure. Next, we need to construct this tower house. I don't want to spend 230 gold on this. I don't want to lose legitimacy, though. Oh, boy. Okay. Abundant flora is not all that helpful. This is not good, but we don't want to lose legitimacy and we don't want to gain stress. So now we're in debt. Sad. We were 5 gold away from getting our final upgrade here. 5 gold away. Let's get ourselves some piety here. I wouldn't mind bringing up our piety. Our prestige is reasonably good as it is. So that seems fine. What else are we interested in doing? Well, we need to get out of debt now. That is the top priority at this moment. It's currently October of 1028. We're making our way through our lifestyle focus, and there is a faction here. That's this independence faction. Okay, so Kabu is the primary problem here. We can probably do something about that. There we go. So we just gained some county corruptions. We'll get to work on those. So let's immediately start working in Laraba. And that's going to go up passively on its own somewhat. So we're also going to head out over here and get that triggered. And that will immediately get rid of the corruption and start to bring that up. So this is going to go up by 0.3. This is going to go up by 1.1. Sounds good. This guy is sending us 191 gold. We accept his gift. Absolutely. That brings us out of debt and gives us enough to upgrade these watchtowers. That's fantastic. So now our next construction is almost certainly, well, we could upgrade these guilds. That's kind of expensive. I'm not convinced that we want to do that. This is already going. Okay. Yeah, there's definitely a few upgrades that can be done there. I think we should avoid that for the moment. The next upgrade to be done is going to be finishing up the temple over here, which actually the temple over here, and getting cities built out over this way. That's going to be very important. We can grab a lifestyle perk here. I'm going to take detailed ledgers here, giving us a Republican vassal tax contribution. That will be great. We're at 24 income right now, so that's not a huge amount of income, but later, that will be good. So that seems okay for the moment. What we're really interested in doing right now is extorting our subjects. We can't do that for about another year. That's fine. So out here in Laraba, it's currently at 76. It's at 81 here. This is definitely going to finish first. We're not going to inspire anybody, that's for sure. How much is it currently costing to build a city? Okay. So this is going to be fairly expensive. It's going to be like almost 400 gold. But that will be worthwhile. We absolutely want to get that going. We also want to build some castles out over here, but getting our economy going first is very, very important. So we got a couple of additional upgrades done. Over here in Boron, we can upgrade our horse pen. I don't know if we want to do that right now. We probably want to work entirely on economy if we can get away with it. This is peasant rabble. I don't care about peasant rabble. That is fine. Okay, we'll get that going. Perfect. And we could construct out over here. This would be a crop field upgrade, and that would be 0.3 tax per month and +1 holding taxes. We should do this. The question is, do we want to get constructing on a city holding first? The answer is probably. Getting those holdings constructed is very important. Yes, show in this guy. Unfortunately, he doesn't bring 50 gold. We would very much like it, but we do get a dynasty legacy, giving us home estates, +1 domain limit. That's very good for us. And a legacy to last the ages, indeed. So that is all fantastic. Meticulous management, huh? You know what? Do it. I don't want to build up stress. That seems fine. Can we meditate? We can. We're going to meditate in the comfort of our own castle. Tower houses have been constructed in Kong. That is, of course, great. That's going to boost up our heavy infantry there. And the next thing that we want to do is absolutely, I want to build a city holding here. We're currently 1 month tick away from being able to do that. We're living healthy for 5 years. That's good. And let's get that city underway. Perfect. So this temple is 11 months away. That is going to require a building constructed in it, of course. And we should probably save up gold for that at this time. We can create titles that would get us legitimacy, but that's fine. Now, we just... Oh, our friend died, and that gained us 50 stress, and we're now having a break. We'll spend prestige. I do not want to become a lunatic at this time. We'll just spend prestige, and that will be okay. So we'll drop our stress level down. That is fine for the moment. We do want to get rid of as much stress as we can. We could demand payment here. That would only be 3 gold. It's probably not worth it at this time. And we did indeed meditate in seclusion. That saved us a little bit of stress. When can we indulge in drink next? Okay. Noted. So we can extort as soon as we're done with our meditation, and we're going to do that right now. Now, where are my loyal subjects? Hogons must contribute as much as anyone else. So this will be minus 15 opinion for our Hogon. We're going to... Like, he's going to be upset about that. He's going to stop endorsing us, probably. Actually, no, he's not. This is fine. Yeah, this is completely okay. No issue whatsoever there. So I would like to construct additional holdings out over here. We'll get a city holding going here. And I'd like to get a city holding going here as well, but we don't currently have the gold for that. Cool. So we'll continue to save up. We do need a lot more holdings. Never. A peasant's lot is to serve their lord. And this is a very ambitious peasant uprising with 194 troops. Okay. We'll raise our men-at-arms here, and they're just going to wander on in and eliminate these guys with no problem whatsoever. We finished increasing control up here. Let's work on control here. Perfect. So this war is, of course, over, and that will be fine. Do we get any legitimacy out of that? It'd be nice if we did. I don't believe that we did, sadly. Okay, so that looks good. We're at 223 gold at this moment, and we want to construct another city holding here. We want to construct a city holding here, and we want to construct a city holding here, but we can't do that for a bit yet. Okay, so this alliance is expired. That's fine. She died of whooping cough, whatever. I don't actually care about that. That's okay. But we absolutely do want to get this gold flowing. We're up to 24 gold per month. It's not huge, but it's being worked on. This development is going up reasonably nicely. In Kong North, development is currently, I believe, holding. And it is full of rabid animals for a while, so that is a thing. Shrine has been constructed up over here. I want to immediately build hospices there. And we do have a faction here. This is unsurprising because our alliance with this guy expired. What can we do here? We have a daughter. That'll work. Okay, so no problem whatsoever there. That is under control. Fantastic. So 24 gold per month isn't a lot of gold per month, but it is definitely a decent amount of gold per month. My target is usually around 100, and that is more than sufficient. But for now, we definitely need to continue to work on expansion. Now, where is this cough at? I don't actually know. I don't see it. Okay. Well, I guess it's not that big of a deal. So let's grab Golden Aplomb. We have a lot of stress, so boosting up our income via our stress would be a useful thing. That is absolutely great. And we did just finish up constructing tower houses in Nazi. Where is that at? Presumably that's in one of these locations. It doesn't actually matter where it's at, though. Presumably it's like up here? No. It would be here. Yeah, that seems okay. So we're at 256 gold right now. We need to construct a holding here, here, and here, right? So that is our current primary focus, is getting these holdings built. City holdings, specifically. Now, I would love to get this upgraded, but I want to get the city holdings built first. That is absolutely a high priority to get that upgraded. That is going to be a thing. But for right now, no. Same with this. We want to get this stable upgrade completed soon enough. But first, I want to get this holding built. We're lacking 17 gold. Let's do it. There we go. 2 more holdings to build in our economic duchy. That is looking very solid, and our income is going to continue to improve quite a lot. That's good. We can demand additional payments, and these are actually kind of decent. We'll demand those payments. That brings us up to 138 gold. Looks great. And checking in on these timings, yeah, that's going to be a while yet before those are done. So I want to get this city built and this city built, and that'll be great. We're almost done increasing control in Laraba. No problem whatsoever there. And our stress is in a much better position now. Our legitimacy is still low. It's not where we want it to be. But our finances are getting into a much better position. And with those finances, we can, of course, work on various things. So there's our control in Laraba fixed. We're up to 32 gold per month, and we just unlocked the achievement Prolific. Okay. I'm not sure why. Don't you have to have a lot of children for that? We have 2 children. Okay, whatever. It doesn't really matter. So we're going to construct a city holding over here as soon as we can. We are currently needing 3 months for that. Looks good. This crime cannot go unpunished. Guards indeed. We can demand additional payments, and this one will absolutely do. And this one. He doesn't have enough gold to pay. Okay, sure. This is only 2 gold. I'm not going to do that. Simple earthworks have been constructed in Laraba. Seems good. We're going to construct a city here, and we only need the 1 additional city at this point. 15 months on this city construction. So the question is, can we get this city building and still have enough gold to fill that building slot once this finishes? That's going to be the ultimate question at that point. We'll find out. For the moment, of course, it's looking... Actually, this is going to be 60 gold. Yeah, bring your 60 gold. Fantastic. So that bumps up our level of splendor, which is always a good thing, and our grandeur rank, at least for the moment. Now, we have low county control in Warodugu. I'm not sure when that happened, but we do need a new marshal, and let's head on over here. Okay. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure when that control dropped. Noted. I did not notice that, but sure. We'll take 50 gold from this guy. That is a very good thing. This guy wants to give us a mysterious lamp. We'll take it. And then we probably want to just get rid of the mysterious lamp, right? So we can hop into our court artifacts here. We cannot display it. So instead, I'm just going to destroy the artifact for 80 gold. Fantastic. We're now incredibly close to constructing this new holding. 1 month tick. Okay. It was not 1 month tick. It's actually 2 month ticks. Remarkable. Well, as soon as this comes through, and it has. There we go. So next up is 9 months on this city construction. Now, we're going to want to start building castles down here. We're going to have one castle here, we're going to have one castle here, and we're going to have 2 castles here. So that's a total of 4 castles. We can hold 3 of those. So that'll be absolutely fine. No problem whatsoever there. Let's ransom off this guy, or not really ransom, and we'll throw the trader in jail. Absolutely. We can ransom her back for 25 gold, and that is what we're going to do. We need the gold. We absolutely need as much gold as we can. So we no longer have a high almoner. Our mother died in her sleep. I guess that's fine. We've got 5 months left here on the city construction. That is, of course, the most important thing here. Now, we can grab War Profiteer, which we're going to do, although we're not going to be at war. And then men-at-arms maintenance per dread would be nice, but at any cost is what we really want here. So that will be good. Our current age is 29, and we're doing reasonably okay here. Although our number of children is minimal. We have 2 daughters, and we would like to have a son. This ransom is acceptable. We're going to take the 50 gold, despite the fact that he was a vassal. That is absolutely something that we want at this moment. We need all the gold we can get. So that looks good. I'm going to immediately start upgrading here, and we're not going to buy anything. We are not buying things at this moment. We are upgrading and working entirely on our economy. So as soon as we can, we're going to move this regiment of bowmen down over into Kong, which will be a wonderful thing to do. And this county control is almost maxed out. That looks good. We just constructed this village center, and we want to build guilds here. We want that sweet, sweet development growth. So we're lacking 32 gold on that. We should have that on this next month tick. No, we're not spending money. We are not spending money on things. We're absolutely building this guild hall. Once again, we were lacking 32 gold, and we're making 35 per month. Oh, man, this event right now? Okay. So, unfortunately, in order to not give up legitimacy, we had to throw a bunch of gold at it, and that means that this guild is not going to be a thing for a little bit. It's very sad. Very, very sad indeed. We want to get that done, but we've got only a few days left here. When can we extort again? That should be pretty soon. September of next year, so about a year on that. Okay, so this village center just finished up. This one is 15 months out yet. This one is 4 years. This one's 3 years. So we've got some time there, but we do absolutely want to fill this building slot as soon as we can. We need a steward here. That will be you. Looks good. Yes, show this guy in. I would like it if he would bring some gold, but sadly he didn't. Sadly, he did not. That timing on the spend gold on fragrance event is grim. We've been getting blocked by that quite a lot. It's very, very sad. But of course, we want to get started on constructing. If I can scroll down on this, apparently I can't. Okay, I guess I have to scroll it with the mouse wheel. Wild. We're going to build guilds here as soon as we can. We're lacking 85 gold at this point, and that's going to be a few months out. So that's relatively okay. Our sister died of cancer, and that brought up our stress yet again. Okay. Everybody is just dying in our family. Like, okay. We'll lose 52 stress here, maybe. 50% chance, and we did. Okay, that is good. That is excellent. We want to lose some stress there. Now, we want to construct here. Okay, now we can move this. Okay, sure. We want to construct guild halls here right now. Next, of course, we want to construct here. And that is going to be also guild halls as soon as we can. We're lacking 129 gold for that right now. Although this city is going to finish up in 7 months. So that is noted. We need to have our gold available for that. Our wife is pregnant, which is convenient, and we have an independence faction here. Now, the Queen of Songhai is a primary issue here. All of her children are married. Okay. So there's not a lot that we can do there. She has 114 faction commitment. This guy only has 32. He's also unmarried. Unfortunately, we only have the 2 children right now. So that is definitely problematic. We'll keep an eye on that. I'm not too concerned about this at this moment. Drinking binge is not ideal, but we'll do it. And that will reduce our stress level. So that'll be reasonably fine. Now, we're definitely going to want to construct here. Ooh. Debase the coinage with inexpensive nickel. Absolutely. That gets us 265 gold. We build this guild instantly. 100%. 100% we're doing that. 4 months, 2 years, 3 years. Okay. So that is looking reasonably fine. Our development growth is going up by 2.8 in Worodugu at this point. So that looks absolutely solid. We can now extort our subjects. Now, where are my loyal subjects? We're going to extort our theocratic vassals. Absolutely. So that's 500 gold. I'm going to immediately invest some of that in building a castle in Kong North. I'm also going to invest in building small stables in Boron. Beautiful. So we'll get that all underway. This is all level 2, level 2, level 2. I believe those are all maxed out for now. We just lost 26 additional stress. Yes, that all looks good. So we just finished this village center. We are immediately beginning work on guilds here. Fantastic. Another rival just died. That is good. And we've got 2 years and 3 years on each of these. Beautiful. So we're making really solid progress economically, but it is time to put a cut in here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we're going to get all of our castles built in our military duchy and continue to work through our economic duchy. We're in a much better position now financially, a much, much better position. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including ALS Gamer, Shadow Wolf, Kintogan, Ali Lee, Upper Cumberland Gamers, Nick Smarty, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, Soccerman12 UK, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.